Alright, I wanted to shoot a quick video of going over a couple things on how I did what I did. I noticed a couple of mistakes in the videos, and one of the mistakes was talking about the size of the wire. I used a 16 gauge for the main, power, and ground. The rest of the wire is smaller than 16 gauge, so that would probably make it about an 18 gauge wire. I just wanted to go over that just so you can see I did use a 16 gauge power and ground, and then the wiring for the rest of it was a little bit smaller than 16 gauge. Another thing I didn't go over is my ground and how I did that. I have these zip screws, self-tappers, or whatever you want to call them. They're really small. I used one of these screws and I used an eyelet. I drilled the dash. This thing zipped right in there. Whoop. Only took a second to do, and then I attached my ground to one of these. So that's sitting under the dash. Another thing is about the wire and how I dropped it through the dash. I didn't drop that whole harness through or try to force it through. What I did is I used a piece of extra wire that I had, and I just ran one single wire first, and then I taped my harness to this wire, okay, and then I pulled this wire through the dashboard. And then after I got it, the whole harness through, I just cut this off and was done with it. Another thing, maybe a tip that I'll go over with you guys, is that when I was at the auto parts store, I saw a roll of wire similar to kind of like this, but it was in a package and it wasn't in a spool, but it was trailer harness wire, and it had about 4 wires to it and all hooked together real nice. If you want, you could probably pick that up and use that, so you have a bunch of different colors. Maybe you can use them for running your different sensors, your powers, your grounds, whatever you'd like. That might help you guys out. You might want to take a look at that. I didn't buy it because it was I just didn't want to put the expense into it, because I have all this wire laying around, so I just used everything that I had. Don't forget to loom everything, tape everything up as you go, keep it nice and neat. And another tip that I wanted to give you was make sure you disconnect the battery in the car, because when you're messing with these connectors and these powers and grounds, there's a good chance that you might touch the power and the ground together and blow a fuse in the car, or short something out that you don't want to. So when you are doing the install on this, pull the battery out of the car. I forgot to mention that. And that's pretty much it. I'm sure there's probably a couple other mistakes you guys might grab and grill me on, but I just wanted to go over a couple I caught, and that's about it. Go ahead and follow me on SVT, follow me on YouTube, and maybe Google if you want, but go ahead and send me a message, and that's fine by me, and you guys have a good day.